Alright, Wildfrost. Let's see what was in store today. Clunker was pretty good last game, but I do not like these. Oh, 6 health across the board, what? And none of them are really very good. Snow Dweller, Woobat, interesting. Very rare that I go a spice-based build, but I do like Woobat. No relation to Zubat. I hope, because I hate Zubat. Worst Pokemon ever created. This is like just basically a little Ghazi, except worse. Yeah, Woobat is like the only good one I feel. I mean, Moral Stone is also pretty good, but very susceptible to dying at 6 health. But man, 6 Barrage might be... 4 cooldowns, not too bad. Woobat's alright though. I mean, that tankiness is pretty nice. Granted, he's gonna lose his health, and if I don't find a companion with high health, he'll probably come down to 6. I hope there's not a world where I don't find a companion higher than 6 if I go with Moral Stone. I mean, if I'm going to go with a 6 health, let's revisit the others just to make sure there's not a better option. Yeah, this guy's worse. This guy's worse. This guy's definitely worse. Bad, bad, bad. Yep, we have a pretty clear winner here. It's either Woobat or Moral Stone. I think Moral Stone probably gets us more gold early, makes the early game easier. I don't know, though. The other one does... I don't know. It's like when it's hit, when she's hit, then I get the spice to all allies for what that's worth. Maybe I do this one just because I could start golding some of these spice cards that I never take. Let's try it. Let's try it. Now, if I'm going to take Woobat, I should take definitely somebody with 3 cooldown. This could be the time to maybe have Loki get a gold. I don't see many situations where Loki can shine, but I think here he would. Because he has... yeah, let's do it. Bogberries. Don't know if I'm happy or sad to see that. Okay, I'm definitely not liking this frickin' Gogong. We're going to kill that with scrap swords, I guess. And this gives health. That's actually fine. I suppose I want to get hit here. Yeah, we can just take the 3 here. That's fine. The spice was relatively useless there, though. Let's have this die before the people come in. Berry Witch with a frickin' smackback. I feel like I want to play these cards, so... It is awkward, but we're going to do it this way. It kind of helps because this can, like, give the Goblin some health when it dies, so that's good. Oof, Lumen Charm on that, huh? Trying to get as much gold here as possible, hopefully. I mean, with the Woodhead here, I think we're fine. Loki can totally die too. That's fine. Oh, I hit Bogberry. I don't want him to die. Alright, let's get a double kill here. I want these things to hit me, I suppose. We can do this. We want to try to combo these last ones, and I can take the hit with Bogberry pretty easily. Can I get a three-way combo here? Because Scrappy Sword killing Bugberry would stop the fight. So I need to Scrappy Sword one of these. Yeah, we'll just do this. And they attack the same turn, and Woodhead just takes this, and we win. Perfect. Wait, what? Forgot that they had all that health. I was like, oh yeah, they got 1 health. Oh no, they don't. Well, shit happens, I guess. That fight's pretty easy. Okay. Pretty sure absolutely the top route we go. Snow Dweller has by far the worst starting deck. And pretty good companions. So yeah, we need more cards to fill out the deck. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I mean, the Spice Stones is fitting my stuff. Now or never on that. And... Pooty? Pooty and the Blowfish? If I go Yuki, it's going to turn into a Yuki deck. And Pooty I haven't golded anyway. Demona starts demonized. I don't want that. Though I guess they did change Demona. Still don't know if she's amazing. She might be okay. But I think we just take Pooty here. We are going to need some defense, hopefully, at some point. Pimento. Man, passing up Snoffle and Nova for Pimento. Ooh, I don't know about that. Well, we're going to do it. This is definitely going to be an interesting deck. Pooty technically synergizes with that pretty well, if I hit the right one. We've got the spice. Let's lean into the spice. Uba Bear. This is a tough fight. Uba Bear has extra health. Let's get you in first. And then Loki. Do I want to take 4 here? I can't heal. I feel like I don't want to take 4. It's probably a better time than any to play Woodhead. I need to, I think this Uba Bear needs to get taken out enough that I'm willing to Scrappy Sword myself here. Alright, so... Oh, but they snowed me. I got frickin' Edward Snowden. That's not good. Tough fight, tough fight. I think think I need to Sunrana. I don't know. Probably. I need to take that guy out. We'll get some frost. The rest of this is manageable. Alright, this is good. I'll wait for the hit. Freeze the goblin. No, we should take this hit. We should take this hit. Freeze the goblin. I can hit the pooty on that. That guy has Sun Charm? Jesus, dude. Like, what the fuck? To some degree, what the fuck? Alright. I really hope pooty hits Pimento. I could also tank this hit and actually get a ton of damage here. I don't think we tank this hit. I think we want to... Man, this really needs to do more damage. I guess I could Flame Water the Loki. That way it kills whatever it hits. And we can still Spice Stones now. That was beautiful. That actually worked out so well. So this obviously kills whatever. We need to kill this because we no longer have Trump blockers. And I don't really need to double the spice. He's already one-shotting that. So why don't we do that just for the gold. Oops, I wasted my hit there. Whatever. I am fine just taking this hit here. 3. I know the doubling spice is like spicy, but it's again just not really all that relevant. Yeah, let's take... There's no like nothing I'm missing here, right? Like I'm not dying, so we'll take that hit. You're double hitting. I'll actually do this here. If it hits Bumbo twice, that's unlucky. I'll just live with it if that happens, but I do want this porcupine to die. Alright, you are gone. Bye-bye. So far, I don't know how relevant the retaining on Pimento has been. I think it did earn me a kill there, technically, but I also haven't played the double card on it because it didn't really... Oh, wow. What the hell? Alright, I assume the bottom route is the one with the woolly snail, so we're going to do that. Definitely could use a new companion and a new... no. There's just, we have to take the bottom route. Nutshell Cake Aimless. Damn, that's easily the card I would take here. Maybe we just take Chrono, but then I have to commit to not crowning my allies. Right now, that's kind of tough. I mean, is it the end of the world if this card is endless or aimless? Sure would be good on Woobat if I can pretty much guarantee that it hits Woobat. I mean, I could do that by crowning it, but... Or Cursed Crown would be even better. That sure is good on Woobat. Like I feel like we take the Nutshell Cake here. It's probably better than Chrono because I do want to like for sure crown my allies because I need to get the value here. This might be one where even in the final fight I frontline Woobat. All right. Oh, Shellbow, absolutely. Absolutely. Shellbow is the best card in the game, probably. Noomlin Biscuit, definitely. Crown, definitely. We don't have to think too much about those two. Now I could start with the nutshell cake. For now. It's probably better than starting with the allies, I think. Well, I'll check what fight it is. And we got just enough for charm. That's a sign that we should take it. That's really good. Noomlin on the Sunrod, I think. No, Noomlin on the Shellbow. We always want to play Shellbow. We always want to play it. Yeah. Plus, now, if I find a Shade Mince, or a, a duplication, then that's happening. Okay, what fight am I fighting? This one? We need to kill stuff fast. I don't know that opening with Nutshell Cake is helping with that. So I probably should just open with the Pimento. This guy's got the spikes. But that's pretty good into my Woobat. I want to kill this mini Moko ASAP. All right. 3 and 5. We're better off going horizontal here because vertical is more damage on us. The only shitty thing is this Woodhead really doesn't play. Then I go down to 5, so I can't play the Nutshell Cake. So maybe I do this so that I can Nutshell Cake my Woobat. That seems reasonable. We might as well line up here so that I can put some damage on this motherfucker. Oh, this fight is so annoying. Okay, now that I have the Shellbow, I need Pimento alive. I actually think I'm gonna give this to Pimento. What am I doing, dude? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Ugh, well, hopefully we can salvage this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. I gotta kill that one. Alright, at least that's in range. I could kill it now. Or just do this, tank that hit. See what I get. Alright, you have the aimless now, I like that. Freeze that. Alright, you're aimless. I would love you to kill this gobbler if you could. But I think I should kill the Infernoco now. That way, in case I do happen to double hit it, I just get out of this fight, because this fight is not gonna be able to last much longer. It ain't looking good. Yeah, let's do this. So I could kill him if I double hit him. Alright, that turned out fine. Nah, I can't take any damage on Woobat, I think. So we gotta do 5 on Loki. That's fine. We do want to get hit here so that I can get Loki damage. I don't want to break the Demon Eyes here. I don't want to Sunrod until I'm hit. And this is 4 counter. It's like pointless to kill it, I feel. I'll get hit once. And I double the spice here. I don't know. Bad turn. And we don't know what we're redrawing. Like, Infernoco next turn is a problem. Because it's combining with Mini Moko. I may have to YOLO Sunrod Loki next turn, but I'm only doing 5. Unless you tell me that I need to Scrappy Sword Woobat this turn. Then Loki is doing not enough to kill, unless I get really lucky. I feel like we really got to redraw for Shellbow here. Man, that Nutshell play really fucked me over. That Nutshell play really fucked me over. I also could just Sunrod here and hope that I somehow kill the Mini Moko in the back. I don't feel that that's winning. If I don't get Shellbow, I at least can get Snow, so that's what we're going to try for. Alright, we got both, so that's great. That probably saves us. So I can take the 3 here, then I'm down to still enough that... but then there's the Mini Moko problem. I feel like I should Spice Stones this, but it doesn't really matter. It's like... I should try to still... I don't know how greedy I should be here. It's like, should I still try to get some gold? Probably. 3, 4. Does put me actually in an awkward amount of health, because then I can't shellbow. That mini Moko hit kind of fucks things up, but I could just snow. Maybe I should snow Infernoko even though it breaks the Demonize. If we're trying to get gold here, which I feel like we can... Am I crazy for thinking that we can get gold? I don't think I'm that crazy for thinking that. I think we can get gold here. Maybe combo here. Alright. I mean, it's still 3, 4 gold that I wouldn't have had. And I think we just draw again. This is just showing off how bad the starting deck is, but... Yeah, hopefully we didn't just greed ourselves out of the win here. I think we're fine, though. Yeah, we got the Shellbow. Things are looking good. I mean, there's a lot of shit coming in here, but what are you gonna do? I can just go like this and this. Oh, he doesn't give spice to himself. I just noticed that. Took me long enough, I guess. Alright, I am going to guarantee that I get a 3-hit combo here, and that's good enough for me. So despite the massive mistake, we get through the fight. Woobat has less health now, but that probably isn't that relevant if I can just not make a mistake. So most likely Cursed Crown gets taken. Definitely not taking the Sunbell. That one's okay. This one might be better given what we are, but maybe it's not needed considering the shell that I have. Battle Charm's okay. Snowball Charm can be good, but I don't really have anything that would largely benefit from that. So definitely this. We know for sure that gets taken. It's by far the best thing here. I have to wonder, though, if card draw is better. You know, this could just read hand size +1 almost, but it's probably better than the health, given that I do have a Shellbow, which will eventually get Lumen Vased. Man, it is a little awkward that I Noomland this, because I might waste the Noomland if I have to crown it, but I am debating maybe crowning. I don't know. The Cursed Crown is probably going on Nutshell Cake, in all honesty. And if I'm going to... I mean, I could also Curse Crown the Pooty, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think it's the Nutshell Cake that I Curse Crown. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Just for now, even though late game it won't make that much sense. And then we'll do the card draw. Now it doesn't matter if I lose health on my hero. I'm getting an immediate help in that regard. Instead of taking double Frozen Traveler, which I would like, I still need more stuff, and I need gold for this Woolly Snail not to suck. So let's do that. Hopefully it's a good gold proc. Not really. 54 is on the low end, I think. Alright, I already have all of them golded, and none of them really do anything other than I might take the Actually, I would take maybe Streaminator for its chump blocking capability. I don't know, though. Moko Totem technically has some synergy with what I have going on, but it's like, I don't know. Is it really... It's pretty good. I mean... I only need to get hit, like, what, twice, and then a Spice Stones, and then it procs. That seems good. Was going to take the other one because it had more stuff. Alright, we take that for sure. Do I want to start with Moko? I could Curse Crown Moko Totem. Overall of this, I think, is better, just to take the Curse Crown here. Seems reasonable. Alright, I like it. I could almost... Can I haggle for 2? If I can, I'll take it. think I can only haggle for 1. Yeah, whatever. I'm okay with what I took. And Pimento is injured, but we're still going to start with it. It's the husks. Yeah, we need our people in there. Conquer with that charm is fine. Shell Witch with that charm is more of a problem. So before I do some dumbass play, let's do that. That. Yeah, demonizing my Woobat is not fun, but we have the Gunk Fruit. I mean, I don't really need Loki in right now. I'm kind of thinking I could just get this Moko Totem to proc pretty quickly here by Gunk Fruiting myself. I can freeze this Shell Witch, take another hit there. It just sucks because, like, this Moko Totem's kind of wasted here. So I think I'm going to wait on the Moko Totem. I'm going to need it, like, later much more. So let's get Loki in so that it can get the spice. I will then do this. I will then freeze you. Take the hit here. Kill that. Boom. Headshot. And since we want to wait on the Moko Totem... Actually, no. Let's see if this can happen now. Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's fucking go. Boom, 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 boom. Blasted you. Oh, look at that gold. I went right from an ICGM deck to this. I love it. Boom. We made short work of this group. Horrible Nimlin Biscuit turn, but I am, I guess, gonna put it on this. Like, I don't know which one's worse, Flame Rodder or Scrappy Sword. They're both pretty fucking bad. I'm just gonna do this to get some money. Oh, Loki, why'd you do that? Why'd you have to go and do that? I guess we'll open with that. I guess Loki benefits the most from Flame Water. Took this guy long enough to show up. Let's have you take the 2. Trying to think how I should do this. Yeah, okay, we can get the combo here. We're just gonna go like... No, that doesn't work. So... You're doing 7. So if I hit I have 11. If I hit myself for 2, that's fine. Should work. Right, let me double check that there's nothing weird going on here. You got 2 plus 5, so 7. I survived that. And then I just double the spice here, and I should get... Oh, you have 7 fucking health, though. Damn it. Well, it is what it is. We'll just get this going. I'll at least get the 2-kill combo. I was hoping I'd get a 3, but somewhere along the line I miscounted. Nice. Ink sacs, no. They're annoying for sure. I don't know which way I'm going here. Double churn could be complete brick. Why? Why you gotta do me like that? Seriously? I mean, I guess I can still add it, but then I have to, like, play it and either wait 4 turns or play it and, like, bench it so that it debuff removes. So disgusting. I really don't like that. Like, ink charm is... Ink charm happens too much. It's like, dude, do we really need less choices? There are better ways to add difficulty to a game. I don't know. I mean, all of them are the same in terms of how they chump block. Bling Bank, I don't think Kabonker... I mean, Kabonker does have some synergy here, but it's not really doing anything better than Moko Totem is. Even the Pepper Flag, I don't know how useful it is to me. I mean, Pooty's gonna be a companion, and he'll die, and maybe I replace Loki, who knows, like... I might just skip here, honestly. Adding these cards doesn't improve my deck, I don't think. Now the question is, do we want to try to replace Loki? Because there's a chance I brick here, or I could try for 2 charms. Loki's been okay. I really am going to be tanking most of my stuff with Woobat. I just don't know, in the final fight, I do need something to stand up to the other floor. Like, Pimento needs to stay on my floor, I feel. And Pooty will just chump block whenever it comes around. Moko Totem in the final fight won't maybe do that much. Unless I can get a really good spice proc on it. I think we go for the charms. I still might get another Frozen Travelers later, and I don't know. This is just more expected value. Eh, it doesn't seem amazing. Like, Loki's the best one to put it on right now, but really could use... Ah, man. Okay, well, we completely fucking bricked here. Though, I suppose if there's anybody I should make into a god, it's Woobat. I don't know how Woobat scales, though, in a world where Woobat, like, dies. I would imagine Pimento is the one we want to make into a superhuman, then. So, we'll do that. I might as well wait on the charm. I mean, most likely I'm just never going to use this because it's horrible. But, yeah, I should have... I forgot how bad charms are. They're just really fucking bad. For the most part. Do we want to change anything for the ink sacs? Because they're going to ink my entire board. I can't do much against that. It's just we're going to have to, like, outstat them. Alright, you come down with that. Definitely got to take Octoco out, though the tentacle's pretty fucking annoying too. This might work if it works the way I'm thinking. Like, it might not destroy itself against the tentacle. I almost don't want to do the Pooty until I've procced the Moko, and I want to proc the Moko pretty quick here, which I can definitely do. So we'll do that. I can kill all of these. I just don't want the Pooty to go onto the totem. We're going to waste some hits here. I think that's fine, because I just don't want these inks to happen to any of my guys. So we're going to do it. And look at that, it stuck around. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I will take it. Okay, now I guess I don't mind giving it, you know, that if it comes around. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Octobomb is annoying. I definitely don't want that Kraken to survive. Gonna be harder for me to proc the Moko Totem this time. I don't really want to put the dude down. But it's also like really awkward for me to Sun Charm here. And it's awkward to Flame Water when I don't know like which thing is getting the attack. But I'm gonna put it there. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. I guess we'll put this in now. I don't care about the gobbling. I don't need money at this point. We just need to win this fight and not underestimate it. It's 2 to everything. I don't think we care that much. Woodhead will... We want to kill the Uba Bear before Moko Totem goes off. I feel like we need to skip this thing, but maybe I should play the Sunrod. Rest of this turn is not so good. But yeah, we do need to kill this Uba Bear, and Pimento's the man to do it. And I need to... not have the Octaco fight. Yeah, we'll play these out. Seems fine. And I can just freeze Uba Bear. Let's put you up here, I guess. Yeah, that Octaco, we're just gonna have to have Loki take the hit. Should have had maybe Loki go first. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. I mean, I could take it with Moko. But right now it's 2 and then 5. Shit. Well, I don't want Loki to die. But then I have to ink Pimento. Which is fine. 2 ink doesn't matter here because I will retain. I'm already snowed anyway, so this is fine. We can just take 2 plus 5 survives. Then I can get more spice. Oops. Didn't realize, forgot that Moko Totem's going. Hey, we'll get everybody here though. Oh, never mind. Alright, well, we missed some gold, but it's okay. That fight didn't end up being too bad. Definitely top route. That's super good. Shade Sculptor and the Shellbow. I think. Because it's already Noomland. I mean, the Moko Totem maybe, but I'm pretty sure the Shellbow. That's just God tier. Then we can replace Loki. Hopefully. Not great. I don't know how I get Tiny Tycho some health in order to actually use Shellbow on it. But obviously Tycho has some upside potentially. You know, I could at least Gunk Fruit it to get it going, but we kind of needed a beefy thing. I guess Roybos will do. But if Roybos is the one that loses the health instead of Woobat, we actually want Woobat to lose the health here. You know, if Robos is the one, it's also golded. Robos is probably the best call here, though. Like, I just don't see what the other dudes do for me in this deck, other than Tiny Tycho could do something. But we're really in need of some beef. Even, you know, we're burning bright just like the last deck, but we will need some beef, and Roybos is the man to do it. All right, Lokis, thank you for your service. You did pretty good, but Roybos is going to be better. Now we got the Lumen Vase, which goes really hard with Shellbow. Oh, and a Snowcake. Game over. A weakness Slap Crackers. Honestly, yes. With my deck. Can I afford all of that? I can't afford all of it. Honestly, as good as that Slap Crackers would be, the Snowcake and Crown are better. And I'm not buying Charms, you know, I'm not going to force that piece of crap to work. But, like, yeah, obviously the Roybos and the Woobat sure do have a lot of synergy with what's going on there with that Slap Crackers, but I feel like my scaling is already going to be pretty good with the Shellbows. Snowcake is getting us out of some issues. I guess my option... I miscalculated. I can totally afford it all, so I will. You could definitely change it up here with the Crown. Well, we'll buy that. What are we fighting? Truffle? With Truffle, we should actually start with Snowcake. That makes this fight a lot easier. Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh my god, look at that. The Shrudies here. The fuck? One second. Okay, so I'm like debating. I was originally gonna commit to snowcaking the Truffle because it's so nice to just get all that snow on it immediately. This Shrudies is too fucking scary though. Like, it's gonna attack before my stuff. So we're just going to live with the Truffle. I can't deal with that Shrudies, unfortunately. We'll have to get our stuff in other ways. Let's get this in before we Shellbow. We still want Woobat to take the hits for the most part, but I'm gonna do that. Nimlin that, I guess. We still want the Truffle to not really attack us that much. And I think we're just gonna skip past all this. We really need a Muncher. Do I really need to Lumen Vase this in this fight? think what we're going to do is this. So I'm really tempted to slap crackers here, but it's going to trigger Moko Totem, which I guess is fine, because then Truffle's just going to get blasted. Yeah, let's do it. Kind of an awkward hand here. Fuck. I guess I will just freeze the puffball. And I'll take 4 on both of them. Double the spice here. I mean, it doesn't matter if I do it now or later. And then we'll just kill the puffball. I can take 4 and 4 here. And then I can just bench Rooibos with the poison. Then we have to definitely kill this. I don't even have to bench Rooibos, honestly. He's gonna survive, so... Alright, doesn't really matter the order here as long as Pimento is in the last position. Of course, I could also Pimento up here and blast that Truffle. And then I get a better Slapcrackers. I don't know though, I think we want to wait. So let's just get this down while I can. Just get our money here. Pop Shroom coming in late. It's kind of a waste, actually. But at the same time, what else am I going to do this turn? Alright, 4 there. And then some damage here is fine. And maybe it makes more sense still, though, to do it on Woobat. And then, I mean, this really should hit that Truffle. And if that's the case, I'll just do this. I'm going to kill the Gobbler, because otherwise I'm going to get, like... I know it doesn't give me a combo there, but whatever. So who got the Frenzy? Rooibos? I'll give you that then. Alright, Pop Shroom we cannot have hitting Woobat. Of course we got this. We'll just freeze you. And... Actually, why don't we do this since you're about to hit? You never know. Alright, good that we did it there. With this being aimless, we could just spread around the the damage here. We definitely don't want this to go, though. Yeah, we could just do this. Get that out of there. We're taking it slow here just so we can get our money. You know, Loki would have allowed us to get more money. That's just going to destroy itself. So this turn, everything's dying. Can I get this thing to split again, I wonder? Let's try to. Nope. I was trying for the greedy play. Actually, we still get the max combo here. It worked out fine. Perfect. Woobat got it. That's good for us. That's what we wanted. Useless. Relatively useless. For sure useless. Really good. And then Bomb Skull on Pooty. Seems fine. Just got to make sure that I know I have it. Because the others are quite literally useless. Yeah. Muncher, definitely. And I think we like the Gunk Fruit over the Scrappy Sword for sure, right? Do we want Scrappy Sword over Flame Water? I think so. Flame Water is actually our most useless card. Quite literally does nothing. We're scaling flat damage anyway. Even if we don't have to scale flat damage anyway. Oh, Gunk Butt. This is my most hated fight in the game. This fight is by far, when you're not Clunk Masters at least, it is by far the worst fight in the game. And I hate it. I fucking hate the design of this one. But I think the Bomb Skull will definitely help here. I don't think we start with Snow Charm in this, or the Snow Cake in this one. In this one, we may want to start with Pooty or Roybos. It's definitely between them. I think Pooty, because it has the bomb. Bomb would be most useful for killing that thing in the back there, so we'll do that for sure. This guy actually could help me in this fight quite a lot, if he's just attacking me for one each time. And this can just kill all that. We'll set up. The only thing is we definitely don't want Moko Totem to be there when Blaze thing is fighting, so... But yeah, Gobbler will just kill himself on Pooty. And other than that, we can figure out what else to do here. I might put the Nimlin on the Slapcrackers just to scale my shit. I gotta think Moko Totem actually wrecks this fight. We definitely want to limit how much Gunkback gets hit, but I can hit him just once. And the Explode doesn't count as a hit. Either way, let's get this in. I wouldn't mind it... I don't really want the Moko Totem to get the Frenzy. So we'll just increase our chance of that not happening. Okay. We should just let this happen. And then I can slap crackers after that. We can just kill that for now. So we'll get more here. Oh, I should have... Well, that's too bad. I forgot that that was gonna proc that. Okay, let's kill that. and then that, and then you'll kill that. Still, this is fine here. And probably we do this. Unfortunately, Rooibos is in an awkward spot here, but that's fine. Do this here. This fight ended up not being too bad. I guess if you have a really offensive skewed deck, this fight isn't super bad. You know, I think we can do this at this point. I should probably bench Rooibos. I don't know, I don't have to. I really don't have to. Let's kill all of this stuff. We got enough stuff here. I don't think we care too much. I can definitely take this. Alright, we don't want this guy to ever attack. Or at least if he does attack, we don't want, you know, a bunch of shit. Alright, you're not strong enough to kill that, so you need to go first, and then you can kill that. If we can get this guy to attack when our hand is completely empty, that's ideal. Oh yeah, you have the thing too. No worries here. Just finish the fight. I don't need to worry about killing the gunk gobbler. Pimento definitely earning her keep here. Or his keep. Muncher, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Bye-bye, scrappy swords. Good riddance. And then, I guess 311 gold goes to waste. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean it does. It's got to be Shelbo still, right? Shelbo's just too good. Noomland. Yeah, Eye of the Storm. So I guess 311... I guess I could have gone top, but even with 311 gold, this is better. Charms suck. Chocolate. I'm not going to do this to the satisfaction of slotting it, because it is literally not just the most useless charm, it's the most useless thing in any game ever. Seriously. In the history of gaming, I don't think there's been a more useless fucking thing than Chuckle Charm. 311. Amber is the color of our energy. Do we want to go back to Snowcake? In an opener? Definitely in the final fight we do. I don't think we care about Pooty in the opener in this fight. That could be a liability, if anything. I think we'd rather get Rooibos. Pooty can just come in whenever. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't think the bomb here would have been that useful. Trying to think how our... I think this is how our setup looks against the final fight. It's like this. Alright, let's do... Honestly, I don't need the... I don't need the stuff on Pimento, so let's just get our... Pimento got it, so that's really good. And then we'll do this. Ho 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 ho. Moko's pretty quick, or pretty close to getting procced here. I don't know that we want to proc it until these guys come in. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's proc it now. It would kill all of the... It would do 1, 2... Because it's attacking 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we want. So let's do this. We do have that gobbler in the back. Wait, how did I miscalculate that? What the fuck happened there? Well, we definitely have a problem down here. Probably should keep drawing. 49 though, that's definitely an issue. We have better... We just have to draw better cards. Alright, let's Lumen Vase now. We got Snowcake for the Gobbler, so there is that. Pretty bad turn to draw the Numlin Biscuit. This guy's... We got the Woodhead for it, I guess. Yeah, we gotta kill these things. We can't have them getting the stuff. So we're just gonna go like this. And then I will block with the Woodhead here. That works. Then I can Numlin Biscuit that. Or maybe the Sunrod would have been better, but whatever. Main thing is now we keep this guy snowed. Then we double your stuff, and then we'll just Sunrod you. And we'll have Snowcake ready to go. Boom. Okay. I guess we're not using Snowcake here. Take the hit here, I think. Then this guy gets snowed while killing that. We can totally deal with 8. Let's just make sure that this guy remains down for the count. And I guess we'll just do this, because that will kill, actually. Oh no, it's 1 short. My bad. Alright, how are we going to kill Frost Guardian? In style? Sure. I like that style. Most Wasted Gold award goes to me. Uh-oh, Rooibos. That's not great. Part of me also wonders if I should just put Rooibos in my main floor, because the shell bows are going to gain much more value by doing that. I think maybe I will do that. I don't really need the Moko thing to pop off in the final fight. Okay, absolutely useless. Decent. Absolutely useless, so it's just these. Boom, boom. Hopefully we got Noomlins on some good cards and not stuff that's already Noomlined. There's definitely a high chance of that, but we'll see. Alright, we got the Noomlin on Gunk Fruit and Spice Stones. It's alright on Spice Stones, I guess. I guess it's okay on Gunk Fruit. So we're going to move Pooty, who is it? Or I guess Roybos. I think for now we uncrown Roybos because we really do need the crown on Snowcake. And Roybos doesn't have that much health anyway. We almost want him to come in later when we're already set up. So yeah, we have to get Frost Crusher with Snowcake. That's like absolutely necessary. Do I really want to start with Moko? Oh, I have to because he's Cursed Crown. Yeah, well, I guess Moko Totem will just go on the other floor and soak up some hits if it has to. I almost don't want to proc the Moko Totem. Alright, Frost Jailer, Lancer, Chunker, Muncher. Frost Bomber is the only one that's really annoying here because they're attacking more often, but we can deal with it. Right, you're going to go there. You're going to go there. That goes there. I should have probably preserved the Snowcake in hindsight. That's fine, though. I think we're going to put Roybos in front of Woobat. Because I don't want Woobat to accidentally die. But I gain more from... I think also I don't want the Moko Totem. I don't need it to go off. It's not going to kill Frost Crusher. So yeah, I think we're going to go like this because I want less spice being applied. I think we want to actually hit the Frost Junker with the Snow Stick. He's pretty annoying. And then just do this. Again, I don't really want the Moko Totem to pop. I want it to hit it. I want to absorb another Frost Bomber hit if I can. I'm going to play this just so I don't redraw it. Even though it does make Frost Junker stronger, but I definitely don't want to redraw it. I want Roybos to preserve his health. Damn. Well, at least we can Lumen Vase with the Shellbone next turn. Alright, obviously we gotta do that. And I can get Pimento next turn, maybe? Kind of, yeah, what are we gonna do with Pooty? I could do this turn. It's, man, I don't really want the Moko Totem to proc, is the problem. It's completely useless for me to proc it. I'm eating an entire barrage hit, and then I can put Pooty down after. And I do probably want that to hit Roybos, so I think we're just going to do this. The Slapcrackers runs the risk of proccing the Moko Totem. It only takes... I don't know, it's pretty unlikely that it would happen, right? And I don't know, Roybos... I don't know how much time I have for Roybos here. Because it's going to take 4 and 4. I can't Shellbow it after that. So maybe I do want to freeze the Muncher, or even the Jailer, I guess. I could also just do this and get Roybos onto the other floor, which is totally acceptable. I hope this doesn't hit the Moko Totem. I don't know. It's awkward no matter what. I mean, if Roybos dies, is that the end of the world? I've got all of this health on Woobat. Alright, I'm going to just yellow this. See what happens. Wow. Okay. Wow. Slapcrackers. You're so good. Ay, ay, ay. How the hell did that happen, man? Alright, well, whatever. This is fine. Need to get the spice stones to get some value anyway. I can still eat one more hit, but I'm pretty sure I need a shell bow. Here, let's do this now. Might be inclined, though, to just hold the shell bow. I can Lumen Vase this turn, put the Frost on Frost Bomber, or put down Woodhead at the bottom. Probably just put, yeah. So we'll let Roybos absorb this hit. I can put this here. Yeah, Roybos can absorb that hit. This can absorb the barrage. And then we'll really start going to town here. It sucks that this got the frenzy, but what are you going to do? We can get a lot of spice here. Alright, that's pretty good. We need the Frost Crusher more so than the Junker, I think, right now, to be frozen. That might not be true. That might not be true. I don't know. This floor is about to die, though. Alright, there's my mistake here. See, Snowcake redrawing here instead of this would be infinitely better, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, I feel like we can take the 10. Doesn't really matter here. This thing's gonna kill one shot everything anyway. Alright, and then we do that. Now I can move wherever I need to. Take 7 and 12 here. The Slapcrackers is pretty pointless to play now, though. But yeah, this is fine. We'd rather have it than the junk, I guess. But yeah, it's like, what good is the spice doing me at this point? I'm killing everything in one hit anyway. We are, like, pretty low. I need to be a little bit careful here, but yeah, when we get the shell bows, GG. I could have, like, Lumen Vased him again, but that didn't seem that necessary. And then, let's make sure this guy's fucked up. Yeah, let's just keep this. You know what? I can switch it like this. That's fine. You to just not be a problem to me. For whatever reason, we'll do that. Maybe we'll try to hit a spice record, I don't know. Crusher's here. Now, do I want to kill the Crusher? I think I want to kill the Crusher. Because I can keep this dude snowed. Boom. Headshot. And then we'll just... I don't think we want to ding, because I could lose a good card. just do this. Bye-bye. I'm keeping Junker till the end just to show him what's up. Alright, we'll move this back to here. $530. Boom. Alright, you start working on the Muncha. A 1,000 spice, here we come. Nice. Not too shabby. We gotta kill Muncher first, on principle. $2,054. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the combo kill. Boom! Minus 2,000, bitch. Almost 600 gold. I say we overkilled this run just a little bit. You know, Spice, I feel like Spice is pretty good if you start with it and you can just build into it, you know? That was pretty good. Definitely everybody earned their keep on that run. Quick deck review. We took the only leader that was good other than the Barrage one. I really like that we took this one though, because given how this run was, I think we had the better leader. Pooty was alright, just giving us some value. It's just a generally valuable card. Pimento normally isn't going to fit a deck that I build, because I'm normally, again, not leaning into Spice like that. But because we start immediately with Spice, it allows us to lean into it and pick up anything along the way. Which really, you know, when you think about it, wasn't much other than our hero and a Spice Stones. And then our hero allowed other things to pop off. The Slap Crackers, I don't know how necessary it was. You know? It was nice, but it was like, I don't feel it was needed when I already have the shell bows and stuff. But it was fun just to try it out. Moko Totem definitely earned its keep. I mean, I think the other time that I golded it, it didn't really earn its keep. It was just there to chump block. So, you know, it definitely made a lot of those hard middle to early fights very trivial. And Snowcake is good as usual. Woodhead, I guess, you know, it was there. Shellbow is the king, though. Like, Shellbow's just such a good card. Such a good card. Noomlin Biscuit. Nutshell Cake. We had that one scary moment where I almost threw it, but luckily, you know, we were able to get through that fight despite the massive mistake. And even Loki did all right. It was like pretty good. Yeah, good overall deck. Everybody that earned a gold here deserves it. And Spice Stones was really good in that deck. And I do like the change where it at least applies one initial spice, so it's like, it definitely helps it work a little more. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.